What's going on, everyone? We are live. Welcome to another Speed Lab. We have some fun stuff to do today. My 400 meter videos always turn out well. It's got like the most engagement. So I guess a lot of people are interested in learning how to run the 400. So we have some special 400 stuff coming up where I'm looking forward to learning more and hopefully teaching more to you today. And other special news, we have some film from my own sprinting practice that we're going to review, and honestly looks not good. So I'm excited to review that. But to begin, we're back with the University of Georgia. Going back, the fastest 4x4 in the NCAA, Georgia's women team, posted by Track All Access, a great channel. If you don't know them, check them out. If you don't know me, my name is Chase Wheeler, and I'm obsessed with helping people get faster, essentially, and jump higher, jump further. But at the root of it is just helping people improve their performance and their beliefs of themselves and what they're capable of. So that's what I love to do. And the vehicle that I do it in is through speed. So we're going to watch this. This is a great program. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. 1 second, your dog wants to be in your room, and the next second they want out. So nothing you can do about that. Okay, I'm excited to watch this with you all. So let's go ahead and look at what University of Georgia is up to for 400 meter training. Again, excited to learn what they believe to be necessity, where it fits in with my programming, and how I can improve my own program for my own 400 meter runners.
Come on, push, push. Go, push, push. Thank you. Speed bounds, then we got some acceleration ladders, then we got 4 150s build up, and that's about it. The speed bounds is just the power and spending less time on the ground. Acceleration, we just want to see a nice push and good acceleration mechanics. For the 150s here, I really want to see good curve mechanics. Feet in front of each other, shoulder slightly turned toward the direction of travel. So we're gonna try to really focus on our curve mechanics, how they're striking the ground on the curve and how their body looks on the curve.
I've noticed that they love their speed bounds. Whenever they try to do explosive work, they get in speed bounds before. You see this athlete doing med ball throws. You have 2 NCAA runners-up, champion, a signed Nike athlete.
He does not feel good enough to bound, we don't have him bound. So it's just something explosive as an alternative. Yeah.
See what he has to say about the.
If somebody does not feel good enough to bound, we don't have him bound. So it's just something explosive as an alternative. Yeah. We'll just work with the athletes, you know. We have alternatives, plan B, plan C, depends on how somebody's feeling. Come on.
So basically the med ball throws are just an alternative to speed bounds. If you have an injury, your knee, hamstring, ankle, something like that, you're not able to get your speed bounds in, you're going to go ahead and do your med ball tosses, slams, things like that. So these are speed bounds. What you can't see is that they're getting a run in. So they're starting back here, running to this cone, bounding with a little bit of speed behind them, and with the goal of making their bounds be more speed related rather than regular bounds. So those exchanges are going to be quicker. You still want to cover a lot of distance, but your exchanges within the bounds themselves will be quicker.
Come on, foot. Wait.
Very nice balance.
So we did some power. Now I want to convert the power into sprinting. We're doing acceleration ladder, so we're working on 24 steps today. Yeah, trying to push, start acceleration into transition into max velocity. So it's we'll call it a completion ladder. The cover, start, acceleration, transition, max velocity. Bend your knees, get low.
That's how methodical they are. They're counting every step of the race.
Up. Go ahead. Get down deeper.
Okay, so
big arms now. Quick. Come on.
This is what he means by ladder. There's the chalk here. They want to try to cover this much distance per stride, starting in a drive phase. Let's see if we can actually just do this for just this athlete. Boom. Hit that piece of chalk. 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 Another, I've seen this done as well with painters, sticks, these wooden sticks that are used to paint with, if you know how to paint, like walls and stuff. But you just put the sticks down at whatever distances these are, probably 6.5 feet for these women athletes. And you want to try to hit each of these marks to know that your stride distance, you're covering enough ground. So you take the power drills that you did and you're translating the power into your stride, into your sprint with the proper distances involved, right? Because that's what power is used to put our foot down in the track and then cover distance. So she's doing that. Awesome there. We'll go back to normal speed.
Get down. Push. Stagger your feet. Get down. Bend the front knee. Up. Push. Down deep. Hit. You want to hit back right away. Hit him back. No, stand up. It's a standing start, not 3-point. Hey, Aliyah. The next one will be 10 steps from a 3-point start. So you're going to put your hand, drop behind the line, and get down to a good 3-point start position. So get down, get your measurements, get down. Yep. Okay, curl your back toe. Yep. Move your right knee backward a little bit. Move your right knee. Yep, that's it. Curl your back toe. A little bit forward with the right knee. Yep, that's it. All right. 10 steps. Set. Punch!
So now they're doing the same thing, but from more of a traditional 3-point, 4-point stance, trying to cover max distance. Apply that power. You want to apply power
for a 3-point start. So put your hand right behind the
power,
line.
but you can't use it. Not going to do
her shoulders right above her hand. Back thigh should be 90 degrees with the ground. Is that 90 degrees? Yep. Thank you. Okay, good.
So very similar mechanics as to block starts. They're keeping their fundamentals of starting even from 3-point, even inside of a drill. And they are keeping the same fundamentals that they're going to be using when they have real blocks behind them. I guess for these athletes, it'll be the 400. So it's going to be up on the curve, but only slight differences for the curve compared to the straight.
Now, front knee is close to her forearm, front shin parallel to the ground. You see it? This is a good position. Great job. So she's gonna keep her right arm on the ground.
So the thigh that's back perpendicular, so going straight into the track. This front shin should be parallel, so same angle as the track. This is what this coach is saying. Now he puts his foot back there to give her something to push off of, I imagine, or to keep her from dropping back too far.
Hey, I want you to coach each other. You got to understand what we're looking for.
Yeah, so y'all can listen to me.
All right. Good. Sit. Yep, you're right. Sit. Push. Hey, you guys can critique each other. Look at the angles. Close your arms. We want the arms width to be closer to shoulder width. Okay, yep, perfect. Move your right knee slightly forward. No, Yeah, the left knee. Sorry, my bad. Okay, go ahead. Which leg do you have forward? Which leg do you have? Which one do you have forward in the blocks? Your right? Okay. So get your right knee up in the air. Get your right knee up in the air. Yeah. No, just move it up. Move your foot forward. Move your right knee up. Just get it up in the air. Get your right knee off the ground. Yeah. Move. Okay. Now this is a pretty darn good angle. Curl your back toe. All right. Cool. Set. Punch. All right. Next. Who's up? Okay, go ahead. Match this here. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. Okay. What do you guys think? Yeah. Okay. Move your shoulder forward. You can move your front foot a hair back. Your left foot more. Yeah. Okay. Set. Punch. Move your right knee forward a little bit. Okay. All right. Set. Punch. More separation. You got to drive your thigh forward a little bit more. All right. Go ahead. Now I need everybody to criticize D. Give a constructive criticism. Okay. Now your back thigh is too far back. Move forward. More. Okay. Yep. Okay. Sit. More. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Okay. The thigh that's back for her is her left. It's straight up and down, perpendicular. The shin is parallel. This is what the coach is asking for. I'm going to have to try it. See how I like it. The back toe curled.
Sit. Punch. Go. Sit. Go. Go. Punch. Sit. Punch. Punch. Go straight up from. Who are the best curve runners in track and field? If you know the answer, don't say it.
Who are the best curve runners in track and field? You got to think Usain is one of them. He's got to be up there. You have to go with Sydney McCoglin, Laverne. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. I'm going to throw Allison Felix in there if you know who that is. Let's see what he says.
Aaliyah Butler. Well, okay, close to the answer. Who are the best curve runners in track and field?
I think he meant current. I'm out here throwing out OGs. I think he means current.
400 meter runners?
So 400 meter runners, Allison Felix. Elijah Godwin told me first leg in the 4x1, 200 meter sprinters. No, none of that. Usain Bolt?
You said no.
No.
Okay, who?
The best curve runners in track and field. Listen to this. High jumpers.
High jumpers. See, everybody goes, oh, right. They do like circle drills because of the way that they approach the bar. So everyone kind of got it. Although she doesn't look impressed with the answer.
Why? They got the tightest curve in track and field. You feel me? So two things. So I wanna practice just one time, being on the curve, coming to the straight. We did that last week, remember? But not everybody did it. The World Championship group did not do it. So two things for curve mechanics. Feet will land in front of each other, as if you're running on one line on the curve, and shoulder will be turned toward the direction of travel. Do you turn left or right on the track?
Left.
Genius. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna stand over there. You guys will start about this cone at the 150, running through the 150, coming to the straight, and you're gonna hold it for about 20 meters. The goal is to put your feet in front of each other on the curve, shoulder turned. You're gonna hold that shoulder all the way till you get to the straight. If you do it right, you should feel that slingshot effect.
So following this, we're going to see myself run the turn and see how well I'm able to do what coach is asking. A tip that I learned as well is to have your right arm as you're coming around the turn come actually a little bit closer to center than you otherwise would. And that's going to help turn your shoulders in your hips and angle them, as well as where you look. I don't want to look straight on the turn. I want to look inside on the turn.
From the curve to the straight, did you feel it last week? You're going to go first. And you're going to go second because you finished last week. You finished it last week. All right, cool.
Hey everyone, I want to take a quick break and thank our sponsor, Momentus. Creatine is one of the most researched supplements for strength, power, and even cognitive performance. But the real key is consistency. That's where Momentus creatine chews matter. For me, these solved my biggest problem with creatine, taking them every day. No scoops, no mixing, no shaker bottles. I just grab the chews and I'm done. Training days, rest days, travel days, it's built into my routine, which is why I've stuck with it long term. For me, I've noticed better training output, more consistent energy, and fewer missed days. And that consistency compounds over time. That's how creatine actually supports performance, strength, and longevity. Momentus spent years testing this product. It's the first chewable creatine that meets elite level standards, developed with top scientists and trusted by over 200 pro and collegiate teams. If you want creatine that fits into your real life and not just the gym, Momentus is now offering 35% off your first order. Just check out the link in the description below. Now back to the workout.
Feet in front, shoulder turn. Set. Go.
So you see how her right arm is coming a little bit to midline? It's going to help rotate her shoulders. So this is exactly how I also enjoy running the curves. Practice reps, 70 meters.
Shoulder, shoulder, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. 2012 in London, Allyson Felix won the 200. I'm watching the women.
Allyson Felix, I said it. So I was part right. I got part of the answer correct, I guess. Those are some dope hurdles. Look, you know you like track when you see hurdles. You go, ooh, look at those hurdles. See some blocks back there.
I was actually sitting over there in the stadium. Women 200 final. She's running on the curve. Her body is facing the finish line. On the curve. You get into the straight, you're ready to go. You're going to feed that slingshot to Vic. Okay, second one. Hey.
So
I'm glad you saw it.
Here's what he's saying is that even though Allyson Felix in this race was still on the turn, everything about her was setting her up for the finish line. And so even when you're halfway up on the turn here, I'll show you this.
All right, Bailey. Hey, feet in front and turn your shoulders. Set. Go.
So there's Bailey over here, like she's going to drive until this going. But even when you're right here, we'll call it 150. My eyes don't need to be looking over here. You know, they need to be way over here off the turn. And then as I keep coming around this turn, my eyes then shift to the finish line. You always want to look where you want to go, not where you are. And that's going to help put your body in a better position for the 200, for the 400 relay. If you're on the turn, you know.
Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Hold it.
Where was she looking on the turn?
Shoulder.
So her eyes are still looking this way at coach almost.
Shoulder.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Her head, she needs to be looking at the finish line, which is way over here behind the camera. But her eyes are sending her this way. And so she's trying to rotate, but her eyes don't lie. Now she's getting her eyes back.
Shoulder. Hold it.
Inside.
Hold it. Hold it. She adjusted at the end. You see, it was out. You're out to the run. Then she adjusted. She went for the run.
Follow the eyes, everybody. They'll tell you everything you need to know.
All right, cool. Set. Go. Feet in front, shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hey, what do you think? It's either pass or fail. There's no.
For most of them, I realize that for the very first two steps, they don't remember to bring when they get there. They do.
Yes, exactly.
For most of them, I realize that for the very first two steps, they don't remember to bring when they get there. They do.
Yes, exactly.
Because for the first two steps, they're staring down. That I understand you need to drive, but like your eyes can still look up and where you need them to go.
Go. Shoulder.
See, look at her eyes from the very beginning.
Set. Go.
She's driving. She's staying completely in this zone. Like there's no way she's seeing anywhere past where the cursor is right here. And that's why she's staying straight as opposed to turning on the turn.
Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. What do you think? It's in between. Like, okay. All right, sit, go. Shoulder, shoulder. Yes, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Shoulder.
Okay, you see her eyes begin to shift now. She's not quite looking this way at coach. She's turning in and looking in with her eyes.
Shoulder, yeah.
Not in the infield, just towards the finish line.
Yes, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Nice. All right, cool. Hey, your turn, your turn, your turn, your turn, your turn.
There we go. Those are good.
Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder.
See how easy that was for her? Look, it's going, eyes. She's paying attention to what's coming off of this turn. She's not looking anywhere in front of her at the rail, right? She can see all of that through her peripheral vision. But right now, she's focused completely on what's coming up, which is going to be the finish line.
Shoulder,
And that turn
shoulder,
happens so effortlessly.
shoulder. Hold it, hold it, hold it.
She looks hella fast.
Yes, yes. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Go. Shoulder, yes. Hold it. That's it. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. That's it, D.
The workout is repeat 150s, but you're kind of using the workout as like a teaching,
Yes.
education.
Technical and conditioning at the same time.
Yeah.
That's the
It's like they're at class in a way.
Yes.
Yeah.
both. You know, because if you don't do that when they do the 150s, you're wasting an opportunity for them to learn how to sprint.
Yeah.
So we want to have as much as we can quality mechanics.
Yeah.
In everything we do. So you start here.
So that's what I'm saying. As you're coming along the turn right here, right, we're a little bit past 150. My eyes are going to be way over where this person in the red is sitting. I'm not even worried about the turn anymore. I know that that's coming. Again, my peripheral vision will handle the turn, but I'm looking over here where the person in the red is sitting.
Mark, shift gears 80%, and once you hit the last cone, shift gears 80% at 70% at the 100-meter mark. Shift gears 80%, and once you hit the last cone, merge to 90%. So this is a gear shifting drill. 70, 89. Go! Hey!
Nice and relaxed, coming home.
Hey!
$18.9 for a 150, where the first 50 was 70%, the second 50 was 80%, the last 50 was 90%. They still ran 18.9, which is fast.
Set, go!
Boom. So right here, if I'm in this group, I'm not looking at these blocks over here, or this hurdle, or this G, or the track over here. I'm looking at this person under here, underneath this little shaded area. And then as I come along the turn, that point is going to move up, 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 eventually to the finish line.
70. He's in front.
Right now, I'm totally focused on the finish line coming off of the turn. I'm going to lift. Again, re-lift, re-accelerate.
Turn, shoulder, 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 shoulder. Head. All right. Go.
5 minutes recovery
Shoulder.
in between these 150s.
Shoulder, shoulder.
So that's going to be decent rest, especially given the percentages that they are at. Not quite full rest, but also they're not running 100%, 95%.
I was like, oh shit, I'm about to stop. And if we were about to stop, I thought he was going to run us over.
No, I'm good.
He's on the front.
Set. Go. 70.
Come on, ladies.
Shoulder. Head. Set.
Coach, what you think? The workout.
It's a good day. They're getting the concept of shifting gears. Want to create that coordination and fluidity in their sprinting. So that's what it does. And they just did a good job. Now we're going to work on the cool down. We'll get some strides and we're going to do some high knees, A runs, and backward skips, trying to get their knees up. Add the cool down after practice when their body's tired. Just teach them to attain good posture and good mechanics when they're tired at the end. They're going to do some backward skips to just work on their posterior chain, glutes, hamstrings, add the cool down to as some hamstring injury prevention. So, yeah, good day.
All right. That was dope. That was good. We did some speed bounds, some Excel work. We learned how to maintain our form. Tony Danza says they running from no. Okay. And let's see. I said that I have some film to review of myself running on the turns, which I looked at already a little bit, and it is questionable at best, but we're going to review it anyway. I'm going to share this window. Boom. Would you look at that? Okay. So let's see. Oh, I think I should have chose the other one. Yeah, not yet. That's coming in a second. But we're going to start with the turn work because we just went over the turn with the University of Georgia coach and their athletes. And you can see how I run the turn. See if it matches what they do. The turn is part of my I enjoy it a lot. Okay, so this is me out here in the gray. Don't worry, I will become more clear as we get going. So these are just some warm-up turns here to begin. Okay, so you can't really see it that well, but I am turned. Look at my head is facing, even though this is a warm-up turn, right? This was my warm-up. I did not do a great warm-up, but I'm pacing one of my friends and teammates. My eyes are looking over here. Okay. Okay. So that was the first one. They get better. Don't worry. Boom. So you can see my shoulders opened up, my eyes facing that way, shoulders facing that way, as opposed to facing that way and facing that way. So that's also good. This app doesn't let me upload things in high quality. There's a limit. Otherwise, this would be much more clear than it is at the moment, but we're going to look at it again. So tell me if you could see where I'm looking, how my body is in relation to the turn, how this right arm comes a little bit across my body. Not much though, because we're just jogging. Here we are again, a little bit quicker this time. A little bit more clear with the camera as well. This is what happens when you try to film yourself. There's no one there to film you, so. I promise the video gets better than this, so I just have to find it. Here we go. Okay, so I'm being a rabbit for my friend. This is me. There I am, that speck on the screen. You know what I'm realizing is this is not going to work this is where my camera is. So trying to get this distance is difficult, especially when I'm not able to upload it in 4K like I recorded it. But let's just watch this home stretch and then we'll go back to some better angles. And I'll need to figure out how to place I wasn't focused on showing my turn runs here. Ah, nice. Okay, so we're all coming home. Let's look at the form there from me. You know, legs are heavy at this point. I imagine this was a 200 for my friend in the back. I did a 150, and then the friend in front of us did just a 50. It's nice and relaxed. The legs are not coming up quite as high, but overall covering a good amount of distance. This is my first like real sprint workout in a while here. And that toe's just kind of flicking through, essentially just trying to maintain. Let's look at the better angles. Here we go. So this is a 120 that we did. I put this in my school, Speed Lab school, and asked for some feedback, which I got great feedback from my athletes just to see, what do you notice about this running form? Okay, that's a nice start. Horrible run though. Look at the arms. I look very tight. And that's what happens when you try to sprint without being well prepared to sprint. This is what it looks like. I know I coach sprinting, and yet look at me. Look how far this, right? Let's see. You know, what it really is I'm trying to be relaxed, but my friend that I'm rabbiting, she's hauling ass. So I couldn't be as relaxed as I wanted to be. I actually had to run to be a good rabbit for her. And this is what my run at the moment looks like, because I haven't been doing anything and I have a weak core. So I'm trying to compensate for my weak core by letting my arms swing out wide. And by core, I mean obviously your abs, but also your back, right? Your little lumbar spines that come down there, those look weak on me, which is why my arms are flailing way out here as opposed to being able to stay a bit more centered in my body. So planks, I need to do hyperextensions. I need to do the head's kind of moving back and forth here. I think, I was just trying not to die, I think is the general consensus here for me. And this is what it looks like when fatigue shows your errors. And so that's why it's important sometimes to train to fatigue. This was again, look at that. Ugh. I think this was the last one we did, which is over here, actually. I'll show you. Okay, so here we are again. You get a better front angle of this, you can really see the bowing out of the elbows there. I mean, I guess I have wide shoulders, so it's okay. Everyone's form is not going to look perfect. Everyone's form won't look the same. So I'm not upset with it. It just is what it is. And it takes some core and some other things to get it right. But overall, are we stepping over the knee? Not quite. It's kind of cutting off the calf, and I'm hitting out in front. That one's not bad. I'm hitting under on that one. Hitting not too bad under. But again, this is just what it looks like when you're trying not to die. You haven't really built up your system of sprinting in the correct way. Just trying to come out there and do what I can. This is what it looks like. Okay, so a lot to learn from that from me, which is that I need hella core work and I need to go slow in order to go fast. And that's it. That's all I had today. Gotta go run some errands. So thanks for stopping by. See y'all next time.